Imagine owning a traditional Spanish cortijo, overlooking endless olive groves for less than a city apartment deposit. Picture yourself sipping Rioja wine on sun-drenched terraces, buying fresh jamón from the local carniceria, living in villages so enchanting they feel like stepping into a Hemingway novel. Hidden across Spain's diverse landscapes are dozens of pueblos where you can buy entire houses for under 50,000 euros. Some villages are practically giving away properties to prevent becoming ghost towns. These aren't crumbling ruins, they're authentic homes in breathtaking locations that most tourists race past on their way to Barcelona or Madrid. But why so affordable? Spain's rural exodus left many villages with more houses than people. Young Spaniards moved to cities for work, leaving behind centuries-old communities desperate for new life. From Andalusian whitewashed villages to Castilian medieval towns, these places offer the Spanish dream without the Barcelona price tag. Plus, before we get started, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more hidden gems and travel content. Number 10. Poza de la Sal, Castile and León. Picture this, a village so beautiful, it's protected as a Spanish heritage site, where you can buy a traditional stone house for under 30,000 euros. Meet Poza de la Sal, dramatically perched above ancient salt flats in Burgos province, where medieval architecture meets incredible affordability. This stunning village of 300 residents cascades down limestone cliffs like a golden waterfall, with cobbled streets and 16th century churches creating views across the Meseta that stretch to infinity. Despite this incredible beauty and historical significance, houses regularly sell for 15,000 to 35,000. The lifestyle here is pure Spanish authenticity. Morning coffee at the local bar costs just €1.20. Fresh bread from the village bakery is €2, and exceptional local wine is €4 a bottle. The weekly market brings farmers from surrounding valleys, and neighbors will invite you for Sunday paella within your first month. Life moves at nature's pace here. The village maintains its ancient salt production methods, creating pink-tinged pools that look like natural art installations. Local festivals celebrate this heritage with traditional dances and salt harvesting ceremonies that date back to Roman times. The challenges: Poza de la Sal is remote. The village actively welcomes newcomers, with the local council providing assistance with paperwork and integration. Several foreign families have already made the move, creating a small but supportive international community while maintaining the village's authentic Spanish character. Number 9. Aguimes, Canary Islands. Here's something incredible. There's a Canary Islands village where you can buy ocean view properties for a fraction of Tenerife's prices. Aguimes, on Gran Canaria's quieter side, offers traditional Canarian houses for €20,000 to €60,000, prices that would barely cover a down payment in Las Palmas. Nestled in a volcanic valley just 15 minutes from pristine beaches, this village of 4,000 people showcases authentic Canarian architecture with traditional balconies and courtyards unchanged for centuries. The historic center features cobblestone squares surrounded by colonial buildings painted in vibrant blues and yellows. Living here means embracing island life without resort crowds. Local markets overflow with tropical fruits, costing euros instead of tens of euros. Restaurants serve fresh fish caught that morning for under €15, and the climate stays perfect year-round, rarely above 28 DGC or below 18 DGC. Aguimes sits in Gran Canaria's agricultural heart, surrounded by palm groves and banana plantations. Morning walks lead through ancient ravines filled with endemic plants, while afternoon drives reach both dramatic volcanic landscapes and secluded beaches with crystal-clear waters. The Canarian culture here remains beautifully intact. Traditional festivals feature timple music and folk dancing, while local artisans still practice ancient crafts like palm weaving and pottery. The pace of life follows island time, unhurried, friendly, and focused on simple pleasures. Challenges include limited employment outside tourism and agriculture, though the year-round climate makes it perfect for remote workers. You'll need Spanish for full integration, and some properties require modernization. But for permanent spring weather, ocean proximity, and authentic Canarian culture, Aguimes delivers unbeatable island living at mainland prices. Number 8. Alcaraz, Castilla-La Mancha. What if we told you there's a Renaissance jewel in Don Quixote country, where you can buy a house with a private patio for under 25,000 euros? Alcaraz, in Albacete province, combines stunning architecture with prices that seem too good to be true. This mountaintop village of 1,300 people is literally a living museum with perfectly preserved 16th century buildings, creating one of Spain's most beautiful historic centers. Stone houses with traditional wooden balconies and interior courtyards line streets so narrow they provide natural air conditioning in summer. Alcaraz represents La Mancha at its most authentic: endless plains dotted with windmills, olive groves stretching to horizons, and skies so vast they dwarf everything beneath them. The light here inspired Cervantes and continues to mesmerize visitors with its intensity and clarity. Daily life revolves around timeless rhythms. Morning coffee comes with animated conversations about village life. Midday brings the sacred siesta when everything closes, and evenings see the entire population emerge for the paseo, the evening stroll that's the heart of Spanish social life. The local economy centers on olive oil production and traditional crafts. You can buy incredible olive oil directly from producers for €8 per liter, oil that would cost 25 euros in Madrid. Local artisans still practice knife making and leatherwork using techniques passed down through generations. Food culture here is spectacular. Traditional dishes like gazpacho manchego, migas, and cordero asado are served at family-run restaurants for under 20 euros. Local saffron, the world's most expensive spice, sells for reasonable prices, and village festivals feature communal paellas cooked in enormous pans. The trade-offs are significant. Employment is extremely limited, summers can be intensely hot, and you're far from major cities. But for authentic Spanish culture, incredible architecture, and a lifestyle that feels like time travel, Alcaraz offers unmatched value and beauty. Number 7. Setenil de las Bodegas, Andalusia. Remember those Instagram photos of Spanish villages built into cliffs? This Andalusian Pueblo Blanco actually lives up to the hype, and you can buy a cave house there for under 40,000 euros. Setenil de las Bodegas has become famous for its unique architecture, where houses are literally built into and under massive rock overhangs. This incredible village of 3,000 people creates one of Spain's most photographed scenes, with whitewashed houses tucked under enormous limestone cliffs that provide natural roofs and cooling. The famous Cuevas del Sol, Caves of the Sun, and Cuevas de la Sombra, Caves of Shadow, streets, showcase this unique architecture. Life here feels wonderfully surreal. You might live in a house where the ceiling is natural rock and the temperature stays cool year-round without air conditioning. Properties range from traditional village houses to unique cave dwellings, many with private patios filled with orange trees and jasmine. Setenil sits in Andalusia's White Villages route, surrounded by olive groves and almond orchards that create stunning scenery year-round. Spring brings white almond blossoms, summer brings intense heat and dramatic shadows, autumn brings olive harvest, and winter brings clear mountain air. The village culture celebrates its unique character. Local festivals include music echoing through the cave streets, creating natural acoustics that transform the entire village into an amphitheater. Traditional flamenco performances gain extra drama when performed in cave settings. Andalusian hospitality shines here. Neighbors become extended family, children play safely in car-free streets, and community life revolves around shared experiences. Local bars serve incredible tapas, and every drink comes with free small plates, showcasing regional specialties. Challenges include summer heat exceeding 40 degrees Celsius, limited parking due to narrow streets, and tourist crowds during peak season. Employment is primarily tourism-based or agricultural, but for unique architecture, stunning beauty, and authentic Andalusian culture, Setenil offers an unparalleled living experience. Number 6. Morella, Valencia. High in the mountains between Valencia and Catalonia sits a medieval masterpiece where you can buy houses within ancient city walls for 30,000 euros to 80,000 euros. Morella, crowned by a spectacular castle, offers one of Spain's best-preserved medieval experiences at incredibly affordable prices. This hilltop fortress town of 2,500 people rises dramatically from surrounding plains, with massive stone walls encircling narrow streets and Gothic churches. Houses built into the medieval walls offer unique living spaces with incredible views across the Maestrazgo Mountains. Morella represents Valencia's interior at its most authentic, a region famous for paella, oranges, and Mediterranean lifestyle, but without coastal prices. Traditional Valencian culture thrives here, with local festivals featuring traditional music, elaborate costumes, and community celebrations that involve the entire village. The medieval atmosphere is incredibly well preserved. Streets follow layouts unchanged since the 13th century. Ancient aqueducts still function, and the castle provides panoramic views across mountain ranges. Living here feels like being a character in a historical novel. Local cuisine showcases mountain Valencian specialties, hearty stews, excellent cheeses, and traditional sweets. The weekly market brings products from surrounding farms, and local restaurants serve generous portions at prices that urban Spaniards would consider impossible. Morella's location provides perfect access to both mountains and coast. Spectacular hiking starts from your doorstep, while Valencia's beaches are just 90 minutes away. The climate stays pleasantly cool in summer due to elevation, while winters bring occasional snow that transforms the medieval walls into a fairy tale setting. The village actively supports newcomers with integration programs and Spanish classes. Several international families have successfully relocated here, creating a supportive community while maintaining the town's medieval character and Valencian culture. Employment remains limited to tourism, agriculture, and remote work, and the mountain location means winding roads and potential winter isolation. But for medieval authenticity, natural beauty, and access to both mountains and Mediterranean coast, Morella offers exceptional value. Number 5. Santillana del Mar, Cantabria. Not only is this Cantabrian village one of Spain's most beautiful, but properties here cost a fraction of what you'd pay for equivalent charm in Tuscany or Provence. Santillana del Mar, despite its name, sits inland among green hills, offering perfectly preserved medieval architecture at surprisingly affordable prices. This cobblestone jewel of 4,000 people showcases northern Spanish architecture at its finest: golden stone houses with wooden balconies, ancient churches, and flower-filled squares creating scenes that feel like movie sets. Properties range from €40,000 for village houses to €120,000 for larger traditional homes. Cantabria represents a different Spain: green landscapes more reminiscent of Ireland than Andalusia, with rolling hills, ancient forests, and a climate that stays comfortable year-round. The coastline, just 20 minutes away, features some of Spain's most beautiful beaches and dramatic cliffs. Life here embraces northern Spanish culture: hearty fabada stews, excellent cider, and a pace of life that balances work with extensive social time. Local festivals celebrate Celtic heritage alongside Spanish traditions, creating a unique cultural blend. The village serves as the gateway to the Altamira Caves, containing prehistoric paintings that showcase humanity's earliest art. Daily life flows beautifully. Morning coffee comes with animated discussions about village affairs. Midday brings traditional northern Spanish lunches featuring fresh seafood and local cheeses. And evenings see families gathering in ancient squares where children play safely while adults socialize. Santillana's location provides incredible diversity: medieval village charm, nearby beaches, mountain hiking, and cultural attractions all within easy reach. The climate stays mild year-round, with enough rain to keep everything green, but not enough to be problematic. Challenges include higher property prices than southern villages, though still incredibly affordable by European standards. The northern climate means more rain and fewer sunny days than Mediterranean regions. Employment opportunities focus on tourism and agriculture, though the region's growing reputation attracts remote workers. Number 4. Trujillo, Extremadura. Imagine living in a perfectly preserved medieval town where conquistadors were born, where you can buy a house with views of a castle for under 60,000 euros. Trujillo, in Extremadura, offers this incredible combination of history, beauty, and affordability in Spain's most underrated region. This historic town of 9,000 people showcases some of Spain's finest medieval and Renaissance architecture, with the famous Plaza Mayor considered one of the country's most beautiful squares. Stone houses with traditional courtyards and wooden balconies create streetscapes unchanged since Columbus sailed to America. Trujillo's Plaza Mayor features the statue of Francisco Pizarro, conqueror of Peru, surrounded by palaces and churches built with New World wealth. Living here means daily life surrounded by architecture that witnessed the birth of the Spanish Empire. Extremadura represents authentic Spain, a region of endless plains, ancient oak forests, and traditional lifestyle unchanged for generations. Local culture maintains deep roots in rural traditions, with festivals celebrating shepherding, olive harvesting, and religious heritage. The lifestyle here is wonderfully peaceful. Morning coffee in the Plaza Mayor comes with views of medieval towers. Midday brings traditional Extremaduran cuisine, featuring excellent ham and cheese. And evenings see the entire population gathering for the paseo around ancient streets. Local food culture is spectacular. Extremadura produces Spain's finest jamón ibérico, exceptional cheeses, and wine that rarely leaves the region. Traditional dishes like migas extremeñas and caldereta de cordero showcase centuries of culinary evolution. Trujillo's location provides perfect access to Portugal, 90 minutes away, and easy connections to Madrid and Seville. The town serves as an excellent base for exploring Extremadura's natural parks, medieval villages, and historic sites. The region's growing reputation as Spain's Tuscany means increasing interest from international buyers and tourism development, but prices remain incredibly affordable. Properties range from 25,000 euros for village houses needing renovation to 100,000 euros for fully restored historic homes. Employment opportunities remain limited, focusing on agriculture, tourism, and government services. Summers can be intensely hot, and the region remains relatively isolated. But for authentic Spanish history, incredible architecture, and peaceful rural lifestyle, Trujillo offers unmatched value. Number 3. Ainsa, Aragon. High in the Pyrenees sits a medieval fortress town, so perfectly preserved it feels like stepping into the Middle Ages, where you can buy stone houses with mountain views for 35,000 to 90,000 euros. Ainsa represents everything magical about Spanish mountain villages: incredible natural beauty, authentic culture, and prices that make dreams possible. This hilltop village of 2,000 people, surrounded by snow-capped peaks, showcases Aragonese architecture at its finest. Stone houses with traditional slate roofs line cobblestone streets, unchanged since medieval times, many with views across the Ara and Cinca River valleys. Ainsa sits at the gateway to Ordesa National Park, offering some of Europe's most spectacular hiking directly from your doorstep. Ancient pilgrimage routes pass through the village, and traditional mountain culture remains beautifully intact. The Pyrenean lifestyle here promotes longevity and happiness, clean mountain air, stress-free living, and strong community bonds. Local festivals celebrate traditional music and dance, with entire villages participating in celebrations that date back centuries. Mountain cuisine features hearty dishes perfect for the climate, excellent stews, traditional cheeses, and local wine produced in small quantities. Restaurants serve generous portions at prices that reflect local rather than tourist economies. Ainsa's location provides incredible diversity: morning hiking in pristine mountains, afternoon visits to traditional villages, and easy access to both Spanish and French Pyrenean culture. Winter brings skiing opportunities, while summer offers perfect hiking and outdoor activities. The village maintains perfect balance between preservation and modern amenities, medieval character preserved while ensuring reliable internet, good healthcare, and contemporary conveniences. This makes it perfect for remote workers seeking mountain tranquility. Property prices reflect the area's growing reputation, but remain incredibly affordable by European mountain standards. Stone houses with traditional features sell for prices that wouldn't buy a parking space in major cities. Challenges include mountain isolation, limited employment outside tourism and remote work, and winter conditions that can be harsh. But for authentic mountain culture, incredible natural beauty, and perfect hiking access, Ainsa offers unparalleled Spanish mountain living. Number 2. Pedraza, Castilla and León. Just 90 minutes from Madrid sits a perfectly preserved medieval village where you can buy houses within ancient walls for 45,000 euros to 120,000 euros. Pedraza, in Segovia province, combines incredible accessibility with authentic medieval atmosphere and reasonable prices. This car-free village of 500 people represents medieval Spain at its most authentic. Entered through a single gate in massive stone walls, with narrow streets leading to a central plaza dominated by a 13th century castle. Every building showcases traditional Castilian architecture with wooden balconies and stone facades. Pedraza's location provides something increasingly rare: village tranquility with easy access to major cultural attractions. Madrid's museums and airports sit 90 minutes away, while Segovia's Roman aqueduct and Alcazar are just 30 minutes distant. The village culture celebrates its medieval heritage with annual festivals that transform the entire pueblo into a living museum. Candlelight festivals illuminate the medieval streets, while traditional music and dance performances occur in the castle courtyard. Castilian cuisine here is exceptional. Traditional roast lamb, prepared in wood-fired ovens, excellent local wines, and traditional sweets made using recipes passed down through generations. Local restaurants serve authentic dishes at prices that reflect village rather than tourist economics. Daily life flows at a wonderfully peaceful pace. Morning coffee in the medieval plaza, midday siestas in stone houses that stay cool naturally, and evening walks along ancient walls with views across the Castilian plateau. The car-free environment creates incredible tranquility and safety. Children play freely in medieval streets. Evening conversations echo off stone walls, and the only sounds are church bells and traditional music during festivals. Properties range from simple village houses to larger homes with private courtyards and gardens. Many retain original features like wooden beams, stone walls, and traditional tiles, while incorporating modern conveniences. Challenges include limited parking outside the walls, very limited employment opportunities, and tourist crowds during peak seasons and festivals. But for medieval authenticity with modern accessibility, Pedraza offers an unmatched combination of history, beauty, and convenience. Number 1. Zahara de la Sierra, Andalusia. In Andalusia's Sierra de Grazalema Natural Park sits a village that represents everything magical about affordable Spanish living: incredible natural beauty, perfect climate, authentic culture, and properties that cost less than many people spend on cars. Zahara de la Sierra delivers the ultimate Spanish Pueblo Blanco experience. This dramatic hilltop village of 1,500 people, crowned by Moorish castle ruins and surrounded by olive groves and cork forests, showcases Andalusian architecture at its most beautiful. Whitewashed houses cascade down the mountainside like a white waterfall, with narrow streets and hidden courtyards creating constant surprises. Perfect location combines mountain tranquility with easy access to major attractions: an hour from Seville, 90 minutes from Gibraltar, and just 2 hours from Morocco. The Mediterranean coast lies just over an hour away, while the Atlantic beaches of Cadiz are equally accessible. Zahara sits beside a stunning turquoise reservoir that creates a lake district in the heart of Andalusia. Water sports, fishing, and swimming are available year-round, while hiking trails lead through cork forests and limestone mountains with views that stretch to Africa on clear days. The climate stays perfect year-round: warm sunny days with cool nights, minimal rainfall, and temperatures that rarely become uncomfortable. This allows for outdoor living throughout the year and keeps heating costs minimal. Local culture celebrates authentic Andalusian traditions: flamenco music echoing through narrow streets, festival processions that involve the entire village, and community celebrations centered around shared meals and traditional music. Property prices represent incredible value. traditional village houses selling for €25,000 to €70,000, many with private patios, mountain views, and original architectural features. Several properties come with olive groves or small agricultural plots. Zahara's growing international community includes successful remote workers, retirees, and entrepreneurs who've discovered the perfect balance of authentic Spanish culture and modern connectivity. High-speed internet reaches most of the village, making remote work viable. The village maintains excellent infrastructure considering its size, reliable utilities, good road connections, and regular bus service to larger towns. Jerez Airport sits just 90 minutes away, making international travel reasonable. Daily life flows beautifully. Morning coffee with mountain views, midday siestas during the heat, afternoon walks beside the reservoir, and evening gatherings where neighbors become extended family. The pace stays slow but fulfilling, with natural beauty providing constant inspiration. Food culture showcases Andalusian specialties, excellent olive oil produced locally, traditional gazpacho perfect for the climate, and fresh fish from nearby coasts. Local bars serve incredible tapas, and community events feature elaborate communal meals that strengthen village bonds. Employment opportunities remain limited but growing, with tourism, olive production, and remote work providing the main options. The village's beauty and accessibility attract increasing numbers of visitors, supporting local businesses and creating opportunities. The truth about affordable Spanish villages. So there you have it, 10 incredible Spanish villages where your dream of owning a piece of paradise doesn't have to remain a dream. From Andalusia's dramatic white villages to Castile's medieval gems, these hidden pueblos offer something increasingly rare in today's world, the chance to live beautifully without breaking the bank. But remember, buying property in Spain as a foreigner is relatively straightforward compared to other countries, but still requires proper legal assistance. You'll need to understand Spanish property laws, arrange proper insurance, and often commit to renovation work that respects local architectural traditions. Many of these villages will require you to learn Spanish to fully integrate, and employment opportunities are typically limited to remote work, tourism, or retirement income. However, Spain's lower cost of living means your money stretches much further than in northern European countries or major cities. The rewards are extraordinary. You'll live in places of incredible beauty, become part of communities with traditions dating back over 1,000 years, and enjoy a quality of life that emphasizes relationships, good food, and simple pleasures over material accumulation. The Spanish concept of mañana, tomorrow, reflects a relaxed approach to life that reduces stress and increases happiness. Combined with excellent climate, wonderful food, and strong community bonds, this creates lifestyle quality that money often can't buy in more expensive locations. The key is choosing the right village for your lifestyle and goals. Whether you want the dramatic beauty of Andalusia, the medieval charm of Castile, the mountain tranquility of the Pyrenees, or the perfect climate of the Canary Islands, there's an affordable Spanish village waiting for you. Spain's diverse regions offer completely different experiences. From the Celtic-influenced culture of Galicia to the Moorish heritage of Andalusia. From the Basque culinary traditions to the island lifestyle of the Canaries. This diversity means you can find the perfect match for your preferences and budget. What do you think? Are you ready to trade your expensive urban lifestyle for an affordable Spanish village adventure? Which of these hidden gems caught your attention? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more incredible content about living your dreams affordably. Your Spanish adventure might be just one property purchase away.